So a few months ago, I was exploring the Montreal city with my girlfriend, and we stopped for some lunch at a local Indian curry restaurant. And as we were sitting there were some little birds that came to the table. They were only there for a couple minutes, so I quickly grabbed my camera. It was a film camera. I caught 3 photos of them, and then they were gone. So the idea behind this video is to find out which material is better for wildlife or animal artwork, colored pencils or acrylic painting. So I drew the outline of the bird very quickly with a medium gray color, and then I used a lot of light browns and beige colors, but also colors that you wouldn't expect, like blues and oranges, because I saw some of those tones in the feathers too. Now, one thing I really like about using colored pencils to draw feathers, there's a texture to the final result. The texture of the paper comes through, and I think it makes any type of fur or feather look more realistic. It looks a bit rough. One of the challenging things about using colored pencils is when you want to cover large areas with an even color. So, like, I'm trying to make the background here an even red, but that was very difficult to do. So now I started a few small sketches for the painting. I wanted to make some small sketches to practice drawing the bird and to understand the shape better. And then I made 2 very small drawings to experiment with a new composition for the painting, with a diagonal line and more of a bright yellow color in the background. So this time I started with the background, and it was very easy to cover a large area of color with paint. And now here I'm painting the bird, and the first few colors that I mix, I put a bit of the paint on the photograph to check that it matches the real color of the bird. I was getting confused about where I should be painting all those little feathers and the details in the wing, so I used a pencil to quickly sketch those in, to understand where I need to paint the highlights and the shadows. So I like that when you're painting, you can always go back and paint over a mistake. Acrylic paint dries very quickly, so if you don't like how something looks, you can always go back and paint it a different way, use a different color. I think that makes it very easy to work with. So overall, I like the texture of the colored pencil, but I like the overall result from the acrylic painting. Okay, so that's all for this video and this quick experiment. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video.